So if you didn't know, Riley is Dick's producer, Dick Masterson. He went to Eric July's warehouse and did a little comedy bit and put some of his super chats, like dollar bill or like $50. He pinned to the window with tape there, and he wants me to come with him and not July. That's Eric July. He wants me to come with him in November and offer me $1,000, which a lot of that would go just to paying my way there. I'll probably have a little spending money maybe when I got there, but to fly me in to Dallas, Texas, the Big D, where not Ralphomania but Kingpin is always held. To fly me into Dallas, Texas, to have me pay a visit with him next time in November. And Eric July has been just absolutely losing his shit, and his crazy fans are saying that they might kill Riley next time, and he's lucky he didn't get shot. And it's like, I don't know if you guys know, but you can't just shoot somebody for there has to be like imminent threat on your life, right? You have to fear for your physical safety before you can justify using deadly force. It can't just be somebody walking onto your like warehouse grounds. You can't kill somebody for that reason, even in Texas. I know this may be a surprise to some people listening, but you can't. And don't do that because you'll go to jail for about 20 or 30 years. You can't just shoot somebody for that reason. I know that's hard to believe. And I know they say it's Texas, but you know what? They'll put your ass in jail and you won't get out for a long time. By the way, he didn't actually cross any gates. There's other businesses on that property he just walked up. And the only reason he had the address anyway is because Eric July DMCA'd him and gave him the fucking address. So Eric July came out and said, "Oh, what? Oh, no. How did he get this address? Oh, man, this is like a crazy invasion of privacy." Well, you DMCA'd him with that address, retard. Yeah, it's some "we will defend ourselves" shit. That's exactly what it is. And it's like, okay, you can't kill people for that reason. Now, if he came up there with a pistol and said, "I'm about to shoot you," okay, well, yeah, you can shoot him then. Right? You could definitely shoot him then. But, man, this fucking sheep out of the way. You could definitely kill him then. But if he just walks up and he's doing a comedy bit, I mean, you maybe could say it's trespassing or something, but that doesn't mean you can shoot him and kill him. Now, if somebody trespasses in your house at night and you're worried there might be a burglar to come kill you, okay, well, that's a whole different scenario. You might get away with shooting somebody then. If somebody just walks up to your fucking place of business with no weapon and they're just being goofy or whatever, you can't fucking shoot somebody for that reason. What are you talking about, retard? Then he's got all these fucking fans on Twitter. His comic sucks, by the way. Well, you might not even get away with it shooting somebody in your house trespassing at night, but I'm just saying that has more justification. But he has all these people on Twitter, and they're all just so eager to shoot and kill Riley or anybody. And it's like, okay, this is like bloodthirsty craziness. Will you just stop? And I'm hearing there's a lot of Blaze money involved in this. I'm hearing there's a lot of the usual suspects involved in this. And, I don't like those people. And so I'm thinking maybe I need to get in on this. Why not? Because you know what? I roll with Dick Masterson anyway, and fuck these motherfuckers. And I think that Riley and I, now that we buried the hatchet, there's no telling what kind of hijinks we can get up to, and there's no telling how high we can make this motherfucker jump. So, you know what? I said I was in. I might save some of these for tomorrow, but
we in our building, that building is positioned the way that it is for a reason. It's perfect for us. Like I said, there's only one way in. If you don't have access to that gate, there's only one way in the bitch, right? And if you're driving over there, right, it's essentially a dead end. Like there's no reason for anybody to be at that pocket unless they are invited. That's it. There's no, hey, I can drive through here to get over there. None of that exists. You cannot possibly do that.
There is no, by the way, he's already shown that he just walked up. I saw some of his clips or some of his pictures already. He just walked up. It's fucking retarded. I'm sick of these fuckers in Dallas. No offense if you're in Dallas, but.
There is an interesting and unforeseen development in my war against the Clipperverse. I am subscribing to Mint Salad's OnlyFans. Not because I want to, My wife, upon seeing Riley defile my beloved warehouse, wants to see his white penis. I hate you, Riley. You may have won the battle, but I shall win the war. There is an interesting and unforeseen development in my war against the Clipperverse. I am subscribing to Mint Salad's OnlyFans, not because I want to. My wife, upon seeing Riley defile my beloved warehouse.
Shout out Mint Salad, by the way. She was cool when I talked to her on Twitter. If you don't know, me and her and several other people got involved in a fist fight at a certain point in time. I may have done something very uncouth during that fist fight toward her. Some projectile bodily fluids there. Blood, by the way. I was in the psycho mode. But I didn't know she had a I didn't know she had an OnlyFans. She did go viral, yeah. I was happy to see that. It was really cool. If you saw the girl, you may have seen this on Twitter. If you saw the girl who's doing this rant about Star Wars and all you can see are her gigantic tits and nobody cares about anything she's saying, that's Mint Salad. And she's doing this and doing all this gesticulating. That's Mint Salad. So you may have seen that video because it had like 6 million views or something like that, or maybe even more on Twitter. And Barstool pulled it up, and a lot of places pulled it up for good reason. For good reason. Let me see. Let me play a couple more of these.
Shouldn't be. First of all, I don't dislike anybody enough to do something like that.
I'm not going to show the clip of me doing that for several reasons, but it's out there.
Like, you know what I mean? I'm all about confrontation doesn't bother me.
I have reasons for not showing that, but
at all. Like, so if we're like, if it's genuine, right? And you want to like, oh, let's talk about it. Even if you don't like me, I'm all for that. I'm all for that. I'm all 100% for that. And however, that's not what this is. This is showing up to someone's place. Like, I'm not even fucking there, bro. You're showing up to people's workplace.
Okay, so you're not even in danger then at all.
Unannounced. And like I say, it's not a 7-Eleven. It's not some place where you just go in. But that's not what this is. You're showing to a completely private business. That's just, you don't do that shit. You don't do that. That's just weird, dude.
You're weird. Then he tried to say
to
say the Clipperverse, which is Riley, that logo is like his intellectual property. Well, obviously this guy's never heard of satire. If somebody just changes the logo, it can look just like yours, but it's a different name and it's making fun of you. Well, guess what? That's protected speech. The Supreme Court said so, retard. Low IQ doesn't even begin to describe it with Eric July.
That I gave through a DMC, and I'll tell you what. Okay, how about we do this? This is what I challenge because since it's factual. Show the receipts. Don't show a clip of someone else's screenshot. Show the receipts of this of our company flagging this fat motherfucker, right? And giving him the address upon which he showed up at. I want to see the receipts. Not a screenshot of someone else's material.
Fat.
Show the fucking receipts. Show the receipts.
Cinemax says they updated the thumbnail on that video, the one that people were talking about, and added a pic from the viral clip with the caption saying, "Girl, that's hilarious." That's pretty funny, I have to say. It makes me laugh. It might not make everybody that I've ever known laugh, but it makes me laugh.
With this guy, first of all, apparently his Twitter got taken down. We had nothing
not taking
to
a shot at
that.
those people, by the way, but or that person.
He's lying again, I guess, saying that he got DMCA'd on his Twitter. Like, we had fucking nothing to do with that. But what he was doing, and this is where he fucked up. Like, so because he doesn't have his own fucking money, obviously, and I understand that, right? I think
he does if he's offering to drop me $1,000 to fly in and troll you. I mean, he's getting that money from somewhere.
He doesn't have his own money to like purchase product and supplies and make his own shirt. So it's this whole thing that shows it's more satire than anything.
Yes.
So he went to
protected speech.
Teespring, I think was what it was, and he was selling our logo, right? Our legitimate logo. And shout out 199s. I see in the chat. I see my man DJ Cobra in the chat. Shout out. Shout out to Jeremy. It's my man's, love him to death, man. Y'all follow him if you don't already, man. He's been killing it on his streams lately. But he was sharing our logo, like our like actual main fucking hat logo, like unedited. Didn't change the color, didn't adjust shit, right? Like this logo, like not even the word, which he took a version of the word shit, but he didn't even change the actual main primary logo and was selling the bitch. And he went to Teespring, which anybody can go to Teespring, but you all know it's fun. If you go like to Teespring or Redbubble or any of those sites where they print off like, you know, anybody can upload shit, they have a no copycat rule. You can't be uploading shit like Disney, Marvel gonna get your bitch ass, you know, they're gonna get you. You can't be just selling motherfuckers shit like that. Just don't be stupid, right? The least you could have did, change up the fucking, you want to do, claim parody. And by the way, I don't know what people think parody is, but parody does not allow you to just bite motherfucker shit. Like, let me say that. Let me tell you something.
Actually, it does, depending on, you know, the change. But
about the music industry, Weird Al Yankovic, he does actual parodies. When he did the white nerdy shit, do you think Chameleonaire's producer and Universal didn't get paid for that? You motherfuckers know anything. These guys have no idea how this shit works. You gotta license it.
Wrong.
The fuck? Like when we sell our bye cover, you think what fucking NSYNC and then we just upload the bitch and we start selling it, they ain't gonna take our bitch out? Of course. You gotta license it.
What a scholar.
I get it. Some fucking internet lawyers that ain't fucking practiced in the last goddamn 3 years might tell you, well, oh yeah, you can do that. No, you can't.
Is he talking about Ricada?
And fuck the IP shit. They have a no copycat rule. Just don't do it. But either way, we had nothing to do with a DMCA takedown that gave him our address. That never happened.
Well, I think it did happen, Eric. By the way, 86 from the big goal. We already hit the main goal, but I'm going to save some of these for tomorrow. This is his initial rant. Oh, he ranted at Ricada too? Oh, I might save that one. Really? I might save that one. He took the stream down, by the way.
Know him like that. This ain't even no, like, again, for what? And then just because he's so itching to, like,
I don't know.
Inject himself into a conflict.
Chief of Staff sent me that. I know Fuentes is doing a Twitter space. If we hit the goal, I'll cover it, the big goal. If not, I'm just fucking around a little bit extra time here. How long we been on the air? 8.5 hours. Well, 8 hours. You take the music off a little bit. Well, about 8 hours, 10, 15 minutes.
Like, it has nothing. There's
no 8:15, I guess, if you take the music out.
It's like I said, I keep saying conflict, but it's nothing there. It's just that he just wants to be.
I gotta get something to eat here.
I don't know if it's mother issues or what.
The big show,
dude. For some other weirdo, you know, you caping for another weirdo, and you injected yourself into some shit, and now it's like you want to be a part of it. And it's like, for what? Then like nobody, like for what reason would that be an appropriate thing to do? Like, what the fuck? And so
yeah, that's
like
right, Jacuzzi.
Even lying in public to try to convince other people that that's what happened.
It's just gonna be Nick whining. If we hit the big goal, I'll do it. But like, I'm sure he'll talk for like an hour and a half too. It's gonna delay me eating. It's gonna delay everything I need to do after the show. And it's like, we had this great interview and talk about just. I'll do it, but
like he never this whole. He got a DMCA takedown from us, and that's how he got our address. That address is a lie. It's just fun, and he knows it. He fucking knows.
Where are we on the Super Fund? I might just start calling it the Super Fund. We are 85 away on the Super Fund. Kafer was asking. Yeah, we're 85 away after I add that dollar in from Edelwolf. Yeah, wait, is it 85 or 95? Yeah, 85, yeah. Sorry, my math was fucking up there for a sec. Yeah, I played a couple of the Keem things. I'll play that other Keem thing too, if you want, and reveal what he had leaked me. And then I'll watch some of the space within reason. Adolf says Nintendo once bought the rights to Super Mario porn parody because they couldn't legally get it shut down because it's legal. Nintendo lawyers, yeah, the most vicious sharks in the sea. I didn't know that actually. Yeah, 85 for me to go Super Saiyan. Yeah, I'll cover some of the space, and I'll play the other Keem clip. We played 2. I'll do both of those. I'll stay on even longer. I might even just order a Rappy. I'll see what Rappy's offering tonight. I could order from that place the other night. Damn, that taco was good. I could just get a couple of those. They're cheap. Do you know that taco was like $1? I'm not kidding.
That's not what happened. You got it from someone else that had that fucking problem. And that's cool in the sense that, like, just be like, yeah, you're autistic. You're fucking autistic and you want to be a part of something. You willing, because you got nothing to fucking lose, right? You're willing to go do some old gay ass gag. You know what I mean? In your Prius. The fuck are you doing, man?
What are you doing? That's the question. No, sir, what are you doing? Maybe I'll play another one. I might play this again tomorrow, though.
The term, I do think it's irresponsible because, again, lawyers that haven't practiced for a while continue to use it. and I've made the mistake as well before. I hate that we use DMCA as a catch-all because we shouldn't. DMCA is one aspect of a copyright.
You're getting sued. This guy's getting sued for copyright, by the way.
And added, in addition to the copyright.
Copyright violation.
Because copyright law already in this country. And the problem with it is that it forces anybody that has any form of, like, really.
Yeah, is this Robert Downey Jr.? I might check that out. Is Eric July actually Robert Downey Jr. in makeup? Wow, I think you may be onto something. Is that really Robert Downey Jr.? Oh, dude, that movie, when I first saw it, I was just dying laughing. They wouldn't even let him put that out now. Oh, dude, it's like top tier. Then the Cruise cameo.
Anonymous sent $20. Don't want the stream to end. We vibin'.
65 away now. Okay. Well. Now it's kind of in striking distance. Well, if y'all want me to continue, I could go till midnight. So it'll only be 10 here. So that would add about an hour and a half onto the show. So $65. Been a good night already. I won't cry either way, but
a site like that, they have to adhere to it. And really any copyright, trademark, or more so copyright, those issues have to be resolved within those bounds, right? Even if it's not even specific even to the DMCA outside of
Hands and
where
grabs
we
and make
require
that 60.
social media sites to have someone on staff that has to deal with this type of shit. So basically any conflict, it doesn't matter what it is, has to go through this fucking channel, right? And it's fucking gay. The fact that it's even like that. But it's DMCA so good, is not, when you say something like DMCA, go read it yourself. It's not short. It's a lot to it. For example, the DMCA.
The Digital Millennium Copyright Act? No, it's not short.
It forces, like I said before, social media companies to have people that are on staff as a part of their company to adhere to any sort of claims. And they have to have dedicated people that's
imagine, just read out the DMCA Act. That would be great. I would maybe super chat Eric July if he would just read out the that would be high. You know what? Just pull up the Digital Millennium Copyright Act and read that motherfucker on air.
Deal.
That might be the best content he could ever do.
With that, like, they can't say I just rather not even fucking deal with it because I don't care. That is literally illegal for them to do.
Garad says, "Whoa, big shout out! Add another 0 to that, people, for a divine blessing." Yeah, well, I didn't say all that, but 60 away from the major goal. I'll watch some of the space. Would you rather me watch the space or go through a few more of these clips and then watch some of the space? Well, we'll see, because I want to save the Ricado one. That one's like 13 minutes. He goes off on Ricado for 13 minutes? What? Insane. Make that 55, ... chimed in. All right. Okay. 55 away. I'll keep holding it open a little bit. I really love that interview, so it kind of got me pumped anyway. Eric is a legal expert. That's right. It's thrilling. I know. Because you don't want Nick Fuentes to win. Send those $60. Well, it's 55 now. He treats business practices as a character arc. Yeah, he kind of does. Yeah, he kind of does. Let me see. Is this talking about me?
With me, and it's not like a me. It's not a me versus. These people want that so bad, a me versus them situation. No, it's that you're a homosexual weirdo, and you are obsessed with myself, and that's the it. That's the end of it. That's it.
I see.
Wash your ass too. Goddamn. None of.
What in the hell? 50. Patrick says, I got 5 on it. I heard that pop up on Blade Stream and I was just fucking dying. So 50 away. It's getting chipped at. It's getting chipped away at. Yeah, he said wash your ass. Yeah, he did. More about internet lawyers?
I get it. Some fucking internet lawyers that ain't fucking practiced in the last goddamn 3 years might tell you, well, oh yeah, you can do that. No, you can't.
Well, you know, I think I'm going to take Riqueda's legal opinion over Eric July's. Call me crazy, but I think I'll probably have to.
Fucking, it's just weird, just overall weird. Like, yeah, the security guy's looking at the fucking camera, bro, and this like fucking weirdo is like flicking off. It's like fucking 11 o'clock at night, and he's sitting there flicking off the fucking camera and shit. And I'm like, what the fuck is this gay ass nigga? What is he doing?
This stream is crazy. Like, are you watching
like,
right now,
what the fuck? Like, he drove out.
Dick just quoted me. Did you see this live? This guy's. You guys have wound him up to an insane degree, dude. Oh, I just saw you sent me a message earlier too. Dude, you guys have like broken this guy's mind. Like, why is he even responding? Doesn't he know anything? Oh yeah, there he is in chat. Why is he doing this, Dick? Like, I mean, I shouldn't say this out loud, but does he know if he just stopped? Does he know if he just stopped? He's like constitutionally unable to stop. And you know, I've been there, I guess, before too, but you know, it may take me a while, but I come around and finally stop. But it doesn't look like he's ever going to come around. He sounds like the Boondocks. I know exactly what episode you're talking about because I've seen them all 50 times. He sounds like the Boondocks episode when Tom is possessed by Colonel Stinkmeaner. Jacuzzi with a 5 spot. You know what? I might just have to go. I was going to say the Rekieta portion. I didn't think he would go at Rekieta like that. There's a 13-minute clip of him going at Rekieta. He can't stop drinking and doing drugs, though. Yeah. Well, I sympathize with him there, but holy shit. Okay, let's play.
And it's funny. He goes by this other business that's like around the corner from us, right? And he's wearing the same thing, that old weird ass shirt that he's always wearing. And they said he smelled like.
You mean a tank top like what you have on? What do you mean? Like, he's literally wearing a tank top. Can I show this picture that I think I still have it pulled up? I never seen a full body shot of this guy. Hold on, where is it? Riley had tweeted at me earlier. And I'm like, this guy looks like a homeless Rick Ross before he lost the weight. He's pretty fat himself. You know, I haven't dropped all the weight that I need to drop, but this guy's fatter than me now. I'm not kidding. He's got a bigger gunt than the Ralph male. It's true. It's damn true. Let me show you this. I showed it at the very beginning of the stream. This guy's pretty plump. Is that a gun? then he's ranting about carrying illegal weapons. Don't do that. Chat. Let me just give you a little free advice. Not a good idea. Yeah, that's fatter than me now. Poor man's Rick Ross. Yeah. I don't know. 45 away from the big goal. Oh shit. Okay, let me finish this now.
Like literal shit. So I'm sitting here like, okay, I'm being stalked by a guy that doesn't wash his own asshole, right? Or his clothes.
You weren't even there.
And I'm sitting there like, well, with me and the guys on Grant the Code, we sitting over laughing at his motherfucking ass, and it's like, they said he literally smelled like literal shit. I'm like, so you driving across the country not washing your ass? And that's why I'm like, please stay the fuck away from me, because I don't know what this nigga got. We gotta sanitize every fucking thing, windows and shit, because Lord knows what all sorts of fucking airborne diabetes and all kinds of shit that is bad.
This guy is so dumb. I'm really starting to understand why you guys been fucking with him for so long. He's a really stupid person. Did he just get all this money being the token black at the Blaze? I mean, that's a pretty good gig, I have to say. He's made all this money. He's really stupid.
It bugs all kinds of weird shit that's over. I don't know, because he doesn't wash his ass. Like, I'm not even lying. They said he smelled like shit. And
you are lying, first off. You're trying to be funny, but it's not even.
No, that shirt that he keeps wearing, he's not even fucking washing it.
Chat saying yes, he did get all that money being the token black. Well, I mean, look, I can't hate the hustle, I guess, but I mean, when you're this dumb, people are gonna fuck with you. Okay, here's a juicy one. I was gonna save it, but whatever. Can we hit the big goal?
All right, let me just say this. Let me acknowledge the elephant in the room.
Didn't Rekieta have him on his show and promote his shitty ass comic? Ep with a 5. What are we now? 40 away? Didn't Rekieta help promote this fucker? Again, I haven't been fully plugged in. And I didn't really care about it till recently. Honestly, Riley going to his place. And the copyright lawsuit, we talked about it with Dick on the show too. So that got my attention a little bit. But the way he's spurging out about Riley it's not his house, by the way. It's a fucking warehouse where they ship these comics or whatever. It's not like Riley went up to his fucking house. Oh, I see. Here's what Rekieta said, by the way. Legal advice, if you shoot someone in a shared... Legal advice, if you shoot someone in a shared business parking lot and you are a leasee of one of the shared business spaces, you need to be in both reasonable and subjective fear of imminent death or serious injury. That's what I said! That's what I said 15 minutes ago. I said, look, it doesn't matter if you're in Texas. You can't just pull out your gun and smoke somebody unless you fear for your life. Texas, Florida, it doesn't matter. You can't just shoot people because they walked up to your business. Period. Oh, don't mess with Texas. Okay, well, you'll be in prison. Literally, the lawyer said the exact same thing I did. Well, don't ask me how I know a little bit about the law. I may not follow my own knowledge sometimes, but then Rekieta says, yes, even in Texas, which is literally what I just got through saying without even seeing his tweet. That's exactly what I said. Almost verbatim. Now, it was more on it because I was talking, not tweeting, but...
And I'm going to be careful with this.
Oh, by the way, Chief of Staff messaged me and he said, yes, Rekieta and Eric July were close, but they broke up over this. What? Rekieta tried staying neutral while all his friends turned on Dick. Yeah, I saw that part. So July expected Rekieta to do the same. Well, he doesn't know Rekieta very well then. Well, I guess he didn't know Nick Rekieta very well because...
It's because this is a man that I had a lot of respect for, and I have had. But, you know, he went around pretending to be impartial about some shit, and we always knew Nick Rekieta was not impartial because he's and that's to his credit, a guy that I guess kind of either showed in the ropes or got him into being like into this shit, right? That's his thing, you know what I mean, and that's his partner, and I'm not knocking that because that's how partners are. But yeah, I guess he's responding to some shit, and it's like apparently it's a bad take because someone said, imagine if armed security had shot this idiot for showing up at a business location. Well, if he was a threat, I don't know. In Ricada and some fucking like duty to retreat law. I live in motherfucking Texas, by the way.
Okay, look, that doesn't matter, Eric. Please. I'm saying this for your own good. Don't go shoot somebody. It doesn't matter that you're in Texas. Guess what? You can't do that in Mexico either. Unless you know, maybe you don't care about the laws of Mexico. There are a few places like that. But by the way, Ricada didn't. Oh, sorry, I accidentally skipped. I'll go back. Ricada didn't, from what I saw at least, didn't really take Dick's side, quote unquote. He just refused to denounce him and looked at it from both sides. Okay, well, that sounds pretty fair, actually. So I guess he's just mad, like Chief of Staff said, that he didn't throw Dick under the bus. Well, that's never going to happen. I mean, the only reason he ever went at me is because I went at him. Now, I had some, I'm on justifications, but looking back, it was pretty silly. Looking back, it was pretty silly. Because if Ricada's cool with you, he's going to be cool with you forever. And, a lot of his Killstream appearances, Dick got him started, but we helped put the gasoline on it too. And he's always been loyal to me for that. Even, before we buried the hatchet, one of the reasons I messaged him was because he named some of the people on Twitter who had like helped him with his career and helped him get started and make this a thing. And he named me. He named Dick Masterson too and a couple others. But he named me specifically. Even when we were still beefing. He's like, yeah, we've had some issues since, but I got to give credit to Ralph, And I was like, wow. That's pretty noble. And so then I messaged him. I was like, man, this shit's silly. Like, and now it seems even sillier. So everything I've been through since. I was like, yeah, let's just bury that out, dude. Like, this is dumb. We were pretty good friends too, so.
Right. That's his thing, you know what I mean, and that's his partner. And I'm not knocking that because that's how partners are.
Partner.
But yeah, I guess he's responding to some shit, and it's like apparently it's a bad take because someone said, imagine if armed security had shot this idiot for showing up at a business location. Well, if he was a threat, I don't know. In Ricada and some fucking like duty to retreat law. I live in motherfucking Texas, by the way. And we don't have the same laws, particularly surrounding private businesses and fucking other places. Like the fact that this nigga like sits
First
up.
off, that's not, it's a shared warehouse. And walking up to the door and taping money to the window is not a justification to kill somebody. What do you not get here? This guy is so dumb. This may be the dumbest motherfucker online. And that's coming from me. With all the crazy shit I've done. Now it's fucked up. They're 99% of that. But think about the crazy shit I've been involved with. This may be the dumbest motherfucker on the whole entire World Wide Web. You can't kill somebody for that reason.
And tried to play this whole impartial shit for as long as he did was so extremely disingenuous. Nigga, we know where you at, and I wish you were just honest enough. And by the way, Nick Ricada has not contacted me since the shit went down at all, and it is what it is. Nonetheless,
why would he contact
if the motherfucker showed some random stanky motherfucker showed up trying to make threats?
Do you need your hand held because somebody walked up to your fucking business and gave you money, actually? Now, it was a comedy bit, but he left the money there. So wait, you need Nick to call in and check on you? Offer his condolences? Did somebody die? Well, they would have, maybe if you'd have been there, I don't know, but just what do you need him to do? Send you some fucking flowers or something? He's retarded. Haven't you read the comic? Have you read it, Mary Jane? I might have to read it now. I had Dick describe it to me a couple times, the first and the second on air. It sounded really bad. Actually, I think the first time I heard him describe it was on his. I actually watched some of this stuff because it got my attention, but it never really just locked me in until this because it's so fucking stupid. The comic is literally about the good guy going into someone's private business and beating up security guards. Because he was disrespected. Yeah, that's right. Mary Jane actually read it? Are you serious? Oh, you must watch the Dick Show too. Are you serious? My daughter does a better job, she said. His motive is to not get disrespected. Well, let me tell you, that's not a good way to go through life. Speaking from a little experience there, but fucking lighter. I'm about to just break this son of a bitch. Why didn't I buy the clipper? His only weakness. Can't the motherfucker fly too or some shit? Has that been enumerated? Ice him as a Ralph male. I think so. Riley and Gator are arguing on Twitter. I'm sure they are. Gator's such a fucking snake faggot. Are you serious? By the way, I went on Alberto's stream earlier. Chief of Staff was monitoring the situation after I left. Gator was there the whole time. Didn't say shit until I left the stream. That's the biggest pussy in the world. He's such a little rat faggot. He's such a little bitch.
Anonymous sent $5. Glad I tuned in earlier for the interview. Been a great show tonight. So funny to think you and Riley are on good terms now.
Yeah, we are.
Not quite as funny as this whole Eric July fiasco, though.
That's true.
07.
That's true. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm ready to just bury all the. I got enough real life niggas at my throat to talk like Eric July. I got enough real life people at my throat to care about some beef. I know we got into an actual fight, but like, who gives a fuck? Like, I've gotten into fist fights with my best friends in life growing up. I mean, knockdown, drag out fights, and blood was spilled on a couple of those occasions. So I'm from an area where that's not really that uncommon. So it's like, whatever. Yeah, we got into a fight. I don't give a fuck. I've gotten into fights with literally my best friends in life. Gator is such a weasel. Is he taking Eric July's side? Of course he is. What a pathetic worm. He's arguing with Riley. I'll send Eric the video so he can laugh at Gunt's kissing too. What a faggot. You know what we laugh at? You never procreating, Gator. And you thinking you're going to be inserted into an anime when you die. And you flailing with every woman ever.
Anonymous sent $10.
You know what? My shit may burn out, but at least there's something to burn out, nigga. Sorry, Gator! I'm on the way home, bitch! What? My arrival is fucking imminent! Let's fucking go! Oh, and I know who you've been scheming with too, Gator. Best believe I've been around for a while, as you know, bitch. And if you think for 1 second, I don't know what you've been up to. And not with the usual schemer that I'm talking about. I know what you've been up to, bitch. Do I look like the type who's going to forget something like that? Brian Holloman? I'm not, ever. I'll send Eric July the clip so he can laugh at it. This is crazy. Riley said, do it. Maybe next time Ralph has something to say to you in person, I can finally meet you. I'll beat the brakes off Gator if I ever saw him again. I don't give a fuck about jail or anything else. I would just like, I should be careful with my wording, actually. I should be careful with my wording. But let's hope we never meet again for his sake. Let's just put it that way. Let's just put it that way. Talk about the nerdiest, like, most bumbling faggot of all time. I mean, just the gayest, just absolute cool. There's no coolness about it. He's the nerdiest faggot you could ever imagine seeing. Period. as much as I talked about Eric July, he looks like Joe Cool compared to this motherfucker. I mean, just absolutely. It's impossible. It's impossible to be a bigger nerd faggot than Gator. Period. And I've told this story before, but I remember picking him up for Knoxville and just being like, oh, God. Oh, no. That's literally what's going through my mind. Oh, no. I didn't know what he looked like. I didn't know how he comported himself in real life. And I picked him up, and I was just thinking, this is going to be a disaster. This is going to be a disaster. Everybody's going to see what a nerd faggot he is. It's going to ruin his whole character, which it did. I swear to God on my life, this is what I was thinking. It's going to destroy his character. It's going to destroy part of the mystique of the show. That's literally what I was thinking the whole time. I'll be damned if it didn't. It absolutely did. Then he's the one who had the bright idea to unmask at the event, which I didn't want him to do. Because I knew how that was going to go over, like a fucking lead balloon. I mean, what a retard. You know what? Chief of Staff just sent me something.
On this thing, like the slice of life anime, Bocce the Rock. Like, because I had that like as one of my intros. He's go, is this Lolicon? No.
Grugman's right. Nobody saw
no,
him
you
saying.
fucking retard. It's not Lolicon.
Well, and this is what you'll get a lot in the commentary community is that they go and they call like all anime lolicon because they're retarded, and they just do it. They just do it to start shit fights with weeaboos, and that's really it. To farm clicks and views.
Weeaboos are faggots.
Much.
But you just remind all of them that they either spend 99% of their time defending pedos or calling each other pedos. So the commentary community's opinion doesn't matter.
And they've also like literally never touched woman flesh.
No, that's Gator. Rand.
Right.
Gator laughs. He's laughing at himself, by the way. Oh, man. Dick got one of the best. God. Dick just reeled him in on that Puerto Rican. He was being nice, but he just couldn't resist reeling him in. The Puerto Rican girlfriend story. And we all know the dude who's lying about a bitch. Lying about some pussy he never got. Oh, my God. Of course, Dick spotted immediately. I was quiet during most of that clip. Me and Dick were both drunk.
I said, motherfuckers, it is what it is. Like, I'm not saying that he is going to get aired out. I wish the motherfucker would be honest about that. All I'm saying is it would be ill-advised and it would be well within our right to get this motherfucker the fuck off of there. And by any means necessary, to be completely honest. What? But for lack of better terms, obviously within reason, the motherfucker ain't supposed to be there. So yeah, imagine if he did show up as a threat, right? And then he got his ass aired the fuck out. That's not on me. That's on that. Don't show up at people's businesses, man. It's a real simple thing. And yeah, we would be in the right in fucking Texas if we did it. The fuck? Would we prefer to do that? No. Would we prefer someone be showing up at a business location? No. It's not public.
By the way, somebody just tweeted at me, I'll be in Mexico soon. When I see you, it's on site. I'll make Portugal look like a school play. Worthless pillhead. I doubt it, sir. I doubt it. I really doubt it. It would probably be a really big mistake to come down here and fuck with a resident of Mexico. Do you know I'm a Mexicano? Do you know when I go through the airport, I get to go through the Mexicano line? I'm a valued resident of Mexico, sir. And it would probably be a really bad idea for you to come down here as a tourist and fuck with me. A Mexican taxpayer. A credit to Mexican society. That'd probably be a really bad idea for you, but far be it from me to try to dissuade you. By the way, you're not going to see me anyway, but whatever. Even if you did come to Mexico.
It's not public. The location is not public. There is no reason a person has a reason to be over there. And of course, within reason, someone's lost. Hey,
25 from the goal.
You got a reason why you're over here?
Hit like.
Right, ask him a question or whatever, but someone that's stalking this is my thing about Nick Recator and why he had been so disingenuous about the other thing where he completely ignores context and acts like a thing that has happened hadn't, right? So when he's like, hey, I don't see enough to see business ruination. I don't know. Well, why is your gay ass partner going around trying to contact a business, right? a private, you want to talk private business is going to contact a private business to try to dig up some shit to try to prove a fraud that doesn't exist. He's not a journalist. What other reason other than to be a fucking, I almost said it, other than to be a weird person to try to fuck with someone's business, and then he brags about it, and Nick Rekieta plays the whole ignorant thing. Oh, I don't know what's going, I haven't seen enough. Like, quit fronting, man. Just say.
He's so mad.
That's my partner. I can't be impartial, and I'm gonna back him. I'd be perfectly
he's
good.
So riled up, he loses his very limited speaking ability that he had in the first place. It's like Warski goes. The funniest thing is when he tries to talk smart, even in tweets, he tries to like, you know, act like he's got some intelligence. Don't do that. Just stick with the retardation, because it's even worse when you try to display any intelligence. Because
what about that? Because that's what bros do, bros.
Black Warski.
Bros back their bros. What I don't like is that he's like, I'm trying to play it right down the middle. No, you're not.
Blackski.
No, you're not. You're not trying to play it down the middle. And I'm cool with that. Like I said, that's your partner. But just be honest, man. But, you know, look, no love lost. I just understand where he's at, and I don't really want to be fucking with people like that, and I don't have no beef with Nick. But doing shit like this right here is like it's so funny. Every time he gets an opportunity to try to take a jab or try to somehow suggest I'm the one in the wrong, he doesn't do it about his partner, right? He talks around that. He always thought, well, I wouldn't do that. He talks around that shit when your partner does gay shit, like trying to go ruin someone's business by trying to prove a fraud that doesn't exist, being a fucking Karen.
Dude, you got sued by ISOM, the, what is it, International, I don't know, Ministers, something. ISOM stands for something to do with ministers, I forget. He didn't do any type of check on it. He's got a multi-million-dollar business. Okay, well, they're going to sue you because they know you have money. And that's just how it goes, right? Like,
and literally admitting to fucking contacting someone else's business. Damn that email.
Yeah,
damn the gay ops email of the person that they claim. You know, they tried to gay op someone into a trademark. Damn that. Damn that. The motherfucker flat out admits, hey, I contacted charity. Why is this Karen son of a bitch contacting a charity? Why? Why other than trying to be a fucking.
Well, it was pretty funny, actually. By the way, that's not illegal. Remember when he was going to file those lawsuits? Well, for what? What they told about your, you know, whoever did it or not. It was some rando who did it. But even if Vito had done it, okay. They told somebody about you being, he didn't, but okay, he told somebody about you being, you know, violating their copyright. Well, that's not, well, you can't sue somebody over that. You're violating the copyright.
Maggot, let's call him that. Other than that, that's it. So I'd rather him just be honest and say, that's my bro. I got him. But that impartial shit because we got some of the same partner.
Yeah,
get the fuck out of here. But nonetheless, on a serious note.
Dick or Vito didn't contact him directly, but I'm saying even if they did, which they didn't. But even if they did, it's not. Okay, so they told somebody about your illegal business practices? Okay.
Armed security, since it's using it in quote, had to air his ass out. If he was doing something threatening on a premise and he wasn't leaving, they would have been well within the right to fucking do what they needed to do to get him out. I'm not advocating anybody be losing their life to some old stupid shit over a gag or anything like that. But what Nick Rekieta doesn't fucking understand, and other people that don't own businesses don't understand, if you're in a spot that I got employees that I have to protect, that I'm responsible for, I cannot act like, oh, it's just some fat motherfucker just doing weird shit. He's stalking.
No.
He's stalking. He's stuck. The motherfucker drove across the country to appear at a business that is not public. It's not listed.
That's dedication, honestly.
In a DMCA that he got. Never was the place that it appeared, right? He got it from somebody else, showed up, started filming a bit. That's not a beep.
Zubada beep bop boo. Zubada bop bop doo.
That's not a location that we invite people to other than the folks that have to be there, right? We're in a business park. People know that it's over there, that are delivering products, that are coming in or whatever. Those are the only people that got business there. You have there's no street unless you're way on the other end in the front of the building and around it. Like on the other side, you cannot get, there's only one way to get to the front of the building outside of going through a private gate. That's it. That's it. Going through a gate in the back. That's the only way you can get to it.
What, did he
That's a
sneak up
crazy
like Solid Snake
motherfucker,
in
right?
the
I don't care
cardboard
if y'all know him. I don't know this nigga. And I can't make it appear like, I can't trust y'all's word for it.
What is the name?
Oh, it's just a gag.
What is the name of the complex that Solid Snake sneaks into at the start of Metal Gear Solid? I can't think of it right now. I used to know all that by heart. What is the name of that place? That was how Riley got into his place of business. He snuck up in the cardboard box. He crawled through the air conditioning duct.
I don't know that. The fuck? And it's not like I'm there.
Shadow Moses,
I got employees there. So I'm going to take it seriously. I am. I'm not advocating that motherfuckers get aired out, but we do have armed security for a reason. They ain't there just for show.
5 or 6 people in chat said it, and then Chief of Staff had messaged me
The
at the same
fuck?
time.
They're not there just for show.
Yeah, Shadow Moses.
I don't know how many times I have to say that. They're not there for
Where's
show.
the DARPA chief?
And I don't care how you found it, right? If you found it through someone else, DM, whatever. You Googled it, right? You did. It's not a public location. Just because you can find it, I can find out where you live. That don't mean that that's a public location.
Dude, they're all public locations. It's not your house. Even that's a public location. Spoiler alert, but whatever.
So all I'm saying is, don't fuck around. Like, that's not funny. So I'm drawing a line. I'm just, if you wouldn't do that, that's cool with me. That's your business. You do that with your own business. If you yourself don't take that shit serious enough,
yeah, his logo's on the fucking
do that
building.
with your own business. I can't afford not to, because what happens if the motherfucker does? Dime Bag got shot for a lot less. As the employer, I cannot afford to just say, it's just a little fucking fat, stanky motherfucker, and that's it. And take no fucking precautions.
My mic's
I can't afford to do that, because if it does escalate, guess who ain't gonna fucking do jack shit for me? That little YouTube back ain't gonna do nothing for me, because if something escalate and I knew the shit was coming and didn't take it seriously,
really loud too.
Nick Recator's not gonna do a jack shit to help me. Nothing. All this YouTube high-siding and being giddy and laughing it up on fucking you. None of that shit matters. If something were to truly happen at my at a business that I own.
You know, I thought he was just grifting at first. He seems to be legitimately scared for no reason. I don't know. Yeah, Chief of Staff says a little low. Well, yeah, he's like yelling too.
And I didn't take something seriously enough because, it was just gags, or I thought it was just gags. You're not the one that has to deal with the consequences. I have to deal with them. It's a stalker.
Dude, will you just stop?
Really disappointed in that man. Really fucking disappointed in him. Unfortunate. Like I said, it's no love lost there, but I am disappointed in him because, like I said, I've been kind of silent about this whole impartial shit that he's not been playing. That's fucking foul.
That's foul. This guy.
That shit and it's corny as fuck too.
It is, but not for the reason you think.
But that's the thing, man. When people that aren't in the position it is that I am in, I cannot expect them to understand. I can't.
Wait. Let's run that back. Fuck. Why does it skip the clip? Okay, now I gotta pull it back up. God bless. The position it is that I think I am. What did he say? Hold on. Wait. Hold on, I gotta hear that again. The position it is that I think I am? Is that what he just said? Hold on.
But that's the thing, man. When people that aren't in the position it is that I am in, I cannot.
The position it is that I am in. You mean the position you're in? The position I'm in. That's what you would say. People who aren't in the position I'm in. That's how you say that. People who aren't in the position I'm in can't understand it. Yeah, he's a writer. Yeah, I got it. I know he didn't draw anything.
I expect them to understand. I can't.
I can't understand you.
I can't possibly do that.
You can't speak either.
And I try to be realistic about that, but I'm explaining it to you what the logic is, right? I have to take that shit serious, right? And I'm not, again, we do have armed security. It's there for a reason. I have no problem with people knowing that we have armed security in the building. If you think it's, oh, well, it's just trying to, it's just so weird. Why would you have armed security for this guy? I tell you what, and it's funny because I'm noticing a lot of people don't make their own shit public, right? It's funny. Annan McSock account gets to tell me, well, you should.
What's a non-McSock account? That might be kind of funny. That's the only amusing thing I've heard him say. A non-McSock account? Okay, I'll give a little touche there. I'm looking at Isom, the design, though. Why does Isom have a cross right above his dick? Has anybody took note of that? So on his getup, I mean, isn't that blasphemous? Here's the Isom cover. Why does he have a cross right above his penis? Or, like, on it, really? Has this been noted before, or it's been discussed? Okay. I haven't seen every bit of content surrounding this. My dick. Yeah. Why does he have a... Why does he have a cross right above his cock? That's just... Okay, sorry. I just jumped out at me.
Big deal. Hell, just what's the big deal?
Oh,
why don't you put in your person on the line, on the internet, or where you work, right? Since it's nothing, right? It's no big deal. But your Annan McSock account, you don't have any... You go out of your way to try to remain fucking anonymous.
Well, it's funny because he just had to put the cross on there, didn't he? So by putting the cross on there, the International School of Ministry, okay, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Okay, well, they're fully justified then. I don't... Okay. I mean, he literally has a cross on his fucking costume right above his dick.
But all of a sudden, when some shit happens to a person that you don't like, and they show up at a place that they're not fucking invited...
Wait, he put an advertisement for his wife's Etsy store
well,
in there?
It's not a big... See, that? Come on, bro. You know why that could be a problem. Annan McSock account, I'll tell you what, I'll take that person here when they're saying it's no big deal or it just showed up. What's the big deal? What's the big deal of someone showing up at your business? Put your business information that you may be at, that you own, right? Go put that go put that information out, McSock account. It's funny. Well, I also own a business. It's funny. You're going by Dickhead McGee. You're not going by your real fucking name. You don't have anything about your personal business, your personal life, or any semblance of that. But you get to tell someone that does. You can tell someone that does what he shouldn't be reacting to. Foolish. Nonetheless, absolutely not. I take that stuff serious. I don't want people, and I'm making it very clear. So if you show up, definitely now, especially, and by the way, with this weirdo, nobody there wants him there. Right? Nobody there wants him there. They've made it abundantly clear that he's not allowed to be over there doing that old weak shit. He can't be over there. So now we especially have to act accordingly in the event that he showed up to the motherfucker, right?
You're going to kill him.
Knowing damn well where we're at on it, right? You cannot be over there. You have no business being over there. And like I said, I have no idea to what lengths you would escalate this shit. None. If it's like, well, I can't afford not to. Again, nobody saves my ass, right? Nobody saves my ass. Nobody does anything for me in the event that some shit hit the fan because some autist reacted in a way that may have gotten someone hurt, and I didn't take it seriously enough because I just laughed it off as jokes. I can't afford to do that. If you would, by all means, and maybe nothing comes of it. That's what we hope it does. But I can't afford to do that. I'm sorry. This is not who it is that I am. And like I said, that'd be fool. Tell motherfuckers ain't never been around people that got problems.
Well, I have. Fuck, I keep fucking going back all the way. It's not who it is, what I am. Dude, this is unbelievable. Hold on.
All right, let me just say this. Let me acknowledge the elephant in the room.
Let me hear that again.
Nobody saves my ass. Nobody does anything for me in the event that some shit hit the fan because some autist, right, reacted in a way that may have gotten someone hurt, and I didn't take it seriously enough because I just laughed it off as jokes. I can't afford to do that. If you would, by all means, and maybe nothing comes of it. That's what we hope it does. But I can't afford to do that. I'm sorry. This is not who it is that I am.
It's not who it is what I am.
And like I say, that'd be full. You can tell motherfuckers ain't never been around people that got problems. Or been around fucking conflict. If they think, oh, just go battle like day school. No, you should not do that. You should never give people that you don't know that have made it abundantly clear that they're unhinged, you should never give them the fucking benefit of the doubt. That's foolish. I'm not telling you to do anything irrational, right? But you don't just give them the benefit of the doubt. And you take your precautions when you must.
Shooting somebody is irrational for that reason.
But it's unfortunate. But I ain't got no beef with that motherfucker.
I'm not telling you to do anything irrational, but we're going to shoot this guy.
Man, I just think I as much as I just say this is a disagreement, right? It's a disagreement. But I ain't got no problems with fucking I ain't got no problem. I ain't got no problem.
It sounds like you got a problem. It is who it is what you are. It is who it is what you are, for sure.
Thank you for watching this clip. This is the CACA. Remember to like and subscribe.